Hi, I'm back again. Hope you're having a good day. A few months ago, I made a little Uppbeat video that kind of went to go into explain a lot of what was going to be going on this year on the karting side and a little bit of my personal life. And in that, I also mentioned that my dad is a seminary student and that he is reaching the end of his 4-year program, which means that this summer, he will be called to a church anywhere in the United States that is accepting a pastor, and we will all be moving there to the area where that church is, and that will be where he will be serving. At the time, and pretty much for the past 4 years, we have been left in suspense, knowing absolutely nothing about where we would be moving and when we would be moving until we get our call. Well, the time has finally come, and on April 23rd of 2024, we finally received our call. Roll the tape.
Aaron Levenhagen, pastor, St. John Lutheran Church, Elgin, Illinois, Northern Illinois District.
So that's right. You saw the video. Me and my sister Faith and all of us are going to be moving to the suburbs of western Chicago in Elgin, Illinois. So that is where we are going to be moving, and that is the place that our lives are going to be going in the future. And so far, it seems like we're pretty optimistic about it. Seems like amidst the circumstances, we are happy with the decision that the seminary has given us. So we are going to work with it, and you're dismissed.
Bye.
Okay, so we're moving to Chicago. So what does that mean moving forward for all of this? To get the obvious out of the way, I will not be racing an entire season at the Gateway Kartplex this year. Really, that was never the expectation. I knew that the chances of us being called somewhere in St. Louis were very, very slim, next to nothing. And so that's kind of the mentality I went into this season with. And so with that, and now knowing that we're not going to be in St. Louis, it is safe to assume that if we're moving somewhere in the June to July window, that my last race at the Kartplex will be the challenge race on May 19th. And so I will not be running the second half of the season once it picks up again in July. But there is a silver lining to all this. Since we are moving to Chicago, we are moving into a huge area with a lot of fun things, including a bunch of new places to race my kart. And so the current plan, which is still in the works, is that my new base of operations once we move will be Concept Haulers Motor Speedway in Sheridan, Illinois. They have on-site storage options there that I'm looking to capitalize on. And they also have a spec racing series with a dedicated Ignite class at that track, which I'll be able to race my kart in, just like I'm doing here. So that is awesome. And then there also is Autobahn Kart Circuit, which is about an hour to the south of where we're living. Concept Haulers is about an hour and 25 minutes to the west, and then a little under 2 hours to the north is Badger Kart Club. And so that is 3 go-kart tracks within 2 hours of where we're living that will have Ignite support. And so that is a huge opportunity for us to be able to try a few different things in the second half of this year, see what we like, and kind of get our feet wet in a few different areas. So that is awesome, and my cat is currently attacking the camera right now. I hope you guys survive. So the plan is that this coming season, obviously you guys know I'm racing in the Ignite Challenge. There will be a double feature weekend in Chicago with Concept Haulers Motor Speedway and Kart Circuit Autobahn in, I think, the 3rd or 4th week of June. And so when I go up there for the Ignite Challenge, the kart will not be coming back. It will be staying in Chicago. And so we'll be taking it up from the Kartplex and we will be leaving it there. My days at the Kartplex are coming to an end. That is a weird thing to think about, but I've enjoyed racing here for the past 2.5, or actually 3.5 years if you count iDrive. I wouldn't trade any of these experiences for anything. I'm glad I've been able to get invested into this community. I've met so many great people, had so many great experiences, and best believe that if I have anything to say about it, I'm going to try and get a win before I leave. But yeah, so we're going to be moving to Chicago, and my new base of operations will be out of Concept Haulers Motor Speedway. I know absolutely nothing about that place, except that this is their very first year actually running an Ignite series. So I'm super excited to see what it's like there, what the track is like. I obviously get a taste of that in the challenge, even though I will not be running in the full Kartplex spec series or the full Concept Hauler spec series or Autobahn spec series or whatever I choose to do. The Ignite challenge will be my guaranteed full season commitment. That was the plan to begin with, and so that's great that we're moving somewhere in the Midwest so that I'll be able to continue doing that. Until I move, my kart will still be based out of the Kartplex even after that last race. I'm currently filming this on Thursday the 25th, and within a month I will have run my last ever race at the Kartplex until further notice. Yeah, there's your big update. We have officially been called to Chicago. What do you think about moving? You've only lived here for about a year and a half. You haven't moved a whole lot. This is going to be your first move with us. Are you ready for that? Looks like right now you just want to stay here. Oh, I know someone who doesn't want to move, though. Is this guy. They both look exactly the same. I have two matching cats. In fact, if we go over here and look into what was once my little rebuild area over here, we can see that it is starting to turn into kind of a pile of moving stuff. We got boxes on boxes on boxes. This is slowly going to get bigger and bigger until eventually this area is unusable. And then looking over here, we've still got a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be boxed up, old stuff that I shouldn't even have anymore. And then what was once an area filled with joy and leopard print beanbags is now a pile of boxes and random stuff. So a lot of things are changing, a lot of things are uncertain moving forward. Still a lot of things that we need to figure out before we move, but I think at this point we are optimistic that whatever happens for us moving forward, that we will be able to make the most out of it, and that this is going to be a good move for us, and that there will be a lot of good things that come out of this. So what we do know, at least, is that we are moving to Chicago. That's a good place. And that we have a lot of great places to continue racing around us, and so that content is not going anywhere. And so I can't wait to see what racing is like in Chicago, what living is like in Chicago, and I'll be taking you guys with me through the whole process. So I hope you guys look forward to that, and I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Peace out.